Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button so you can join us for future messages. I've got something really special to share today, a message that I believe the divine wants you to hear. Whenever you come across this video or reading, know that it's the right time for you to receive this message. The divine works in mysterious ways, and when we are open, we can see that everything happens exactly when it's supposed to. The message I have today is not just for one person, but for many, for the collective. It's something that the divine has placed on my heart, and I feel like there's someone out there who really needs to hear this right now. You might have been asking God for guidance, looking for answers, or wondering about your next steps in life. Maybe you've been feeling stuck, unsure, or even frustrated because things aren't moving the way you hoped. If this sounds like you, then this message is especially for you. The divine gave me three words: diligent, trust, and obey. These words are powerful and they carry a lot of weight. They aren't just random words, they're qualities that you might already be living by or striving to have in your life. The message I feel is for someone who is already practicing these three things: being diligent, trusting in God, and obeying His guidance. First, let's talk about being diligent. To be diligent means to work hard and to be consistent. It means showing up even when it's tough. In your spiritual journey, being diligent means sticking with your faith, continuing to pray, and keeping your connection to God strong, no matter what challenges come your way. Sometimes life can feel overwhelming and it's easy to want to give up. But if you've been diligent, if you've been committed to your spiritual practices, to your growth, to doing what's right, this message is definitely for you. Next is trust. Trusting God is essential. When you trust God, you let go of trying to control everything. You understand that God sees the bigger picture and has a plan for your life, even if you don't know all the details. Trusting in God means believing that He knows what's best for you, even when things seem uncertain or when you don't get the answers you want right away. Trust doesn't come naturally to everyone, especially when we live in a world that teaches us to rely only on ourselves. But you are someone who has chosen to put your trust in God, to believe that He will lead you on the right path. Lastly, we have obedience. Obeying God means following His guidance even when it's hard or when it doesn't make sense at first. Sometimes God asks us to take steps in faith that seem scary or unclear. He might tell you to walk away from something or someone, to start something new, or to simply wait and be patient. Whatever it is, obedience is key. When you obey God, you're showing that you believe His wisdom is greater than yours. You're showing that you trust Him enough to follow, even if you can't see where the road leads. If these three words, diligence, trust, and obedience, describe you, then you're already on the right track. You're already doing what God has asked of you, and that's something to be proud of. But here's where the message gets deeper. Sometimes, even when we're doing everything right, we don't see the results we're hoping for. We pray for blessings, for breakthroughs, and when they don't come in the way we expect or on the timeline we want, it's easy to get discouraged. You might be feeling that way right now, like you've been diligent, you've trusted God, you've obeyed Him, but still the blessings haven't come. This message is here to remind you not to give up. The divine wants you to know that just because you haven't seen the blessings yet doesn't mean they aren't on the way. Sometimes blessings take time. Sometimes God is preparing you for something bigger than you even imagined. He's working behind the scenes, putting things in place that you can't see yet. Your job right now is to keep going, keep being diligent, keep trusting, and keep obeying. There's a powerful truth in this: obedience is more important than sacrifice. This means that God values your willingness to listen to Him and follow His guidance more than anything else. It's easy to think that we need to do big, flashy things to earn God's favor, but really what God is looking for is your heart, He wants to know that you're listening, that you're following Him, that you trust Him enough to obey. And you've shown that. You've shown God that He can count on you. Now, here's the exciting part: you're entering a new season. The divine is saying, don't stop. You've reached a place you've been praying for your whole life. You may not see it clearly yet, but you are right on the edge of something amazing. There are things that are going to be revealed to you in this new season. You might feel a nudge in your spirit to take certain actions, and if you do, follow through. Trust that God is guiding you. He's not done with you yet. In fact, He's just getting started. You've been working towards something for a long time, and now you're about to see the fruits of your labor. But even as you step into this new season, the message is clear: keep being diligent. Keep showing up, keep doing the work, and stay consistent in your faith. Don't let doubt or fear pull you off track. Trust that God has something greater for you, and He's guiding you toward it step by step. Remember, you've reached this point because of your trust in God. You've trusted Him to lead you, and now that you're here, you need to keep that trust strong. Sometimes, when we're on the verge of something great, the enemy tries to plant seeds of doubt in our minds. Don't let that happen. Keep trusting that God knows what He's doing. And finally, keep obeying. If God is leading you to take action, follow through. If He's telling you to wait, then be patient. Obedience to God is the key that will unlock the blessings you've been praying for. It might not always make sense in the moment, but trust that every step of obedience is bringing you closer to the life that God has planned for you. So, in this season, be encouraged. You're doing the right thing, you're on the right path. Stay diligent, keep trusting, and continue obeying God. Your faithfulness has brought you this far, and it will carry you through to even greater things. Blessings are on the way, and God is proud of you for staying the course. The divine is saying, don't stop now, keep going. There are many exciting opportunities lining up for you in all areas of your life, whether it's business, your job, or your career. But right now, the focus is particularly on love. If you've been praying or hoping for your kingdom spouse, the person who's meant for you, now could be the time when your prayers are answered. This season is filled with potential, and if you feel guided to speak to someone or reach out, don't ignore that feeling. Trust your intuition and follow that inner voice. Sometimes we get a little nudge or a feeling in our hearts that pushes us in the right direction. Trust that feeling; it could be leading you towards something wonderful. At this moment, the light of God is shining brightly on you. You are surrounded by divine light, and because of this, blessings are being drawn toward you. It's like a magnet attracting all the good things in life. These blessings might come in different forms, maybe new opportunities at work, a chance to grow your business, or even contracts and partnerships that will push your career forward. Right now, all these positive things are finding their way to you. It's your moment to shine. You've entered a season where the right things are being attracted into your life. These can be love, financial success, or even personal growth. Whatever it is you've been working for or praying about, this is a time when things will start to fall into place. But let's take a step back and acknowledge the challenges you faced to get here. Life hasn't always been easy for you. In fact, there have been times when things felt incredibly dark. Maybe you've been through experiences of abuse, betrayal, or mistreatment. Maybe people who were close to you hurt you, or you were disappointed by those you trusted. Whatever the case may be, those experiences left scars. But here's the amazing part: you didn't stay in that dark place. You rose from the ashes, you picked yourself up and kept moving forward, even when it was hard. You've shown incredible strength, and now, because of your resilience, you're in a place of freedom. The weight of those old struggles no longer holds you down. You're about to step into a season of receiving. The things that are meant for you, the blessings that have been waiting for you, are finally on their way. These are things that will make your life better and bring you happiness and peace. Maybe it's the love you've been praying for, a new job opportunity, or financial breakthrough. Whatever it is coming to you because you've done the work, trusted the process, and stayed faithful. You are now in a position where the doors are opening and everything you need is right on the other side. But in this time of blessings, the divine wants you to stay focused. Don't get distracted by things that don't matter or lose sight of your true desires. Keep your eyes on what's important. Now is the perfect time to revisit your goals, your vision board, or your to do list. What are the things you truly want? What have you been praying for? Sometimes life gets busy and we lose track of what we're working toward. This is your reminder to take a moment and reflect on the things that matter most to you. What is it that your heart desires? The divine is ready to give you those things, but you need to be clear about what you want. One thing to keep in mind is that the divine works in mysterious ways. Sometimes the things we ask for come to us in unexpected forms. Maybe you've been praying for financial success, but the answer might come as a new business idea or a partnership you didn't expect. Maybe you've been hoping for love and suddenly someone you never thought about starts showing interest. Be open to how your blessings show up. The divine supports your plans and visions, but they also want you to remain diligent. Keep working hard, keep being obedient to the path you feel led on, and most importantly, trust the process. Even when things don't happen as fast as you'd like, know that everything is working out for your highest good. There are big opportunities on the horizon for you. Some of these could be in areas like real estate, business, or love. This could be your chance to move forward in a big way, so stay alert and ready. Don't miss the signs when these opportunities come knocking. Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily routines that we miss the very things we've been praying for. Stay focused, stay grateful, and trust that the divine is putting everything in place for you. This message might resonate deeply with someone who has been working hard but hasn't seen the results yet. If that's you, know that the seeds you've planted are about to grow. You may not see the progress right away, but trust that things are happening behind the scenes. The divine is working on your behalf, aligning everything for you. It's like a puzzle, and the pieces are coming together one by one. Stay patient because the picture is almost complete. Sometimes when we lose things, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a financial opportunity, it feels like the end of the world. But the divine wants you to know that everything you've lost is being replaced. Not just replaced, but replaced with something even better. The reason you lost those things wasn't to punish you, but to make room for something greater. Trust that your faith, obedience, and hard work have not gone unnoticed. The divine sees everything you've done, and now it's time for you to receive. Also, be aware that timing is important. June or the number 6 might hold special meaning for you. It could be a significant month when something important happens or a reminder to pay attention to key moments in your life. Timing is everything, and sometimes we're so eager for things to happen that we forget that the right moment hasn't arrived yet. Trust in the divine's timing, it's always perfect. As you step into this new season of your life, remember to stay grateful. Gratitude is the key to unlocking even more blessings. When we show appreciation for what we have, we make room for more to come into our lives. Be thankful for where you are, even if you're not exactly where you want to be yet. The journey is just as important as the destination, and every step you take is leading you closer to your dreams. So, as you move forward, remember to stay focused on your goals, trust the process, and remain open to the blessings that are coming your way. The divine is on your side, and everything is working out for your highest good. Whether it's love, career, or financial success, this is your time to receive. The light is shining on you, and great things are ahead. Stay diligent, stay obedient, and know that your hard work and faith are about to pay off in ways you never imagined. This is your season of blessings. Embrace it with open arms. You've moved from a place of struggle, a difficult season that felt like being stuck in Egypt, to a new chapter in your life filled with blessings and abundance, which is like reaching your own version of Israel. In the Bible, Egypt often symbolizes hardship and oppression, while Israel symbolizes a promised land, a place of blessings and prosperity. This shift in your life is symbolic of leaving behind a time of hardship and stepping into a season where things are starting to go your way. You've made it through some tough times, and now you're in a space where you can receive the blessings that are meant for you. One of the key reasons you're in this new season is because you've done the inner work. You've let go of the things, people, and habits that were holding you back. It's not always easy to make those changes, but you did it. You may have had to say goodbye to certain people who weren't right for you. Maybe you had to stop doing things that weren't good for your mind, body, or spirit. You might have even had to change your way of thinking, letting go of negative thoughts that made you feel unworthy or not good enough. All of this has led you to where you are now, in alignment with the blessings that have been waiting for you. The divine, whether you call that God, the universe, or something else, sees the hard work you've put in. You've been diligent and faithful, and even when things didn't make sense, you kept going. This is important because when you're faithful, even in the tough times, it shows a level of trust and belief that the divine can reward. That's why you're encouraged to keep moving forward. You're on the right path, and everything you've been working for is about to pay off. If this message resonates with you, if you feel like this could be your story, then take it as confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. Your past struggles, delays, and obstacles are behind you. Sometimes it feels like life is throwing up roadblocks and nothing is happening the way you want it to. But the truth is, those delays were not there to stop you. They were part of the process to help you grow and prepare for what's coming next. You've already been through the hardest part, and now it's time to step into the season of blessings that is waiting for you. For some of you, 2023 might have been a year of big changes. Maybe you left a job that was draining you. Maybe you walked away from a relationship that no longer served you. Or perhaps you started a new path, whether in your career, personal life, or spiritual journey. This year might have been about finding yourself, figuring out who you are and what you really want out of life. Sometimes we have to let go of the old to make room for the new, and that's exactly what you did. Now, you're in a position to receive all the good things that are coming your way. Your ancestors, the people who came before you, are looking out for you. They want you to share your story because it can inspire and help others who might be going through the same struggles you faced. You've been through some tough situations, but you survived, and that's something worth celebrating. Your story is one of resilience, and it's time to let the world hear it. Whether you've waited a long time, maybe even as long as 23 years for your blessings to arrive, know that they are finally on their way. Sometimes things don't happen as quickly as we want, but that doesn't mean they're not going to happen. Delayed doesn't mean denial. You're not late, you're right on time. There's a verse in the Bible that says, "For your shame, I will give you double." This means that for all the hard times you've been through, for all the things that made you feel small or less than, you're going to receive double the blessings. You are meant to receive these blessings, and you're stepping into a season of abundance. This is your time. You've worked hard for this, and now it's time for you to reap the rewards of your efforts. If this message feels like it's meant for you, take it as your confirmation. Don't let anyone make you feel like you don't deserve the good things that are coming your way. You've put in the work and you stayed faithful. Even when things were hard, there were probably moments when you didn't understand why things were happening the way they were. Maybe you even questioned if all your hard work and faithfulness were in vain, but they weren't. God was watching you the whole time. Every challenge, every struggle was a part of the bigger plan, and now you're about to see why you went through what you did. So, what do you do now? You keep trusting and obeying God. Stay diligent in your efforts because you're exactly where you need to be. The blessings that are meant for you are already on their way. It's just a matter of time before they show up in your life. You've done the hard work, and now it's time for you to receive the rewards. There's no need to rush or worry, everything is happening in perfect timing. Your ancestors, the divine, and all those who have been guiding you are proud of how far you've come. They see your strength and determination, and they want you to know that you are not alone. You've got a whole team of spiritual support behind you, cheering you on and making sure you get to where you need to be. All you have to do is keep going. In the meantime, don't forget to share your story with others. There's power in your testimony, and by sharing it, you can inspire others who are still in their season of struggle. You've made it through, and now you can show others that they can too. Your story is not just for you, it's for everyone who needs to hear it. To whoever feels like this message is for them, congratulations, you've come so far and you're about to go even further. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep moving forward. The best is yet to come. May you continue to receive divine blessings and guidance as you step into this new season of your life. Until next time, remember that you are exactly where you need to be, and the blessings that are meant for you are already on their way.